Hey guys, happy Sunday to everybody. I feel like I haven't been on in a really long time. So I figured it was time and I was overdue for an outfit change for Monroe. As you see, she's wearing, and if you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, I did share this outfit that she was wearing, which is a jacquardie romper with little pink, like pink with little raspberries all over it. And then I had paired the color block shoes that matched this line, and this is from last summer, and with a pair of little ruffle socks. But as beautiful as it's been this week, it's been gorgeous here. I cannot complain. The weather's been awesome. It's now gotten really cold. Like overnight, it got down to like 40 degrees last night, and now I've decided I really want to put her in a sleeper and have her be comfortable because for the next couple of days, well, one, I'm going to be working and I won't be in here really spending time with her, but also it's going to be chilly the next few days. So it was really hot. We go from really hot to really cold when like big weather fronts move through. And so here we are because we had some showers and it looks like, I mean, the sun was out briefly this morning, but it was still really, really cold. And now, like the clouds, like it's gray, and I think it's just going to be really cloudy the rest of the day and chilly and just yucky. But this is, I'll show you. This is the little romper. It's so cute. Very cute, very cute, very cute. So I'm going to actually put her in a little pink and white striped sleeper. And then she'll be super cuddly. And I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what's happening in my world. I have been like last week work-wise was like beyond busy for me. Like beyond busy. I can't even describe how busy because it was nuts. And that's what usually happens when you have like a 3-day weekend and you have 4 days to get all of your work done. It's like suddenly everybody's like mad rush to get stuff done. And that's pretty much typical. Plus, we've reached phase 2 for our state for reopening, and that means like non-essential research is going to begin on our campus, which is fantastic. It makes me feel so much relief that we're moving towards, getting back to some normalcy, which is important. Let me share with you. This is the sleeper. You guys have probably seen this on her. This is one of my very favorite summer sleepers from Jacquardie for her, and it's got this really cute bibbed detail with little scallops around it. It's just very pretty. I also like it because it's very soft. The cotton on some of the Jacquardie sleepers, especially during like the winter lines, can be very not stretchy, meaning like they're thicker cotton, and so they don't stretch as easily when you're putting it on them. And I like having some stretch and some give to the sleeper because it just makes it easier to get her into it, but also it's not stressing her silicone, of course, because I always worry about that sort of thing. But yeah, so this has been one of my favorites for quite some time, so I wanted to put it on her. And I actually have a romper that's part of this line. This is from, at least I think it's from this line because it's the same colors. And that's a favorite of mine as well. So I will probably be putting that on her very soon because I remembered I had it. I forget what I have sometimes when we're in between seasons and she hasn't worn something in a while. And then I go look at older pictures or posts come up of her in different things. It's funny how I stumble upon things that I didn't remember I even had at times. But I'm gearing up for like summertime weather for her and still working on getting her outfits complete for what I wanted to get for her this year. But yeah, I'm just glad we're finally to a point where we are seeing some beautiful weather, and I really needed that. So work-wise busy, which is good. I'm glad it's called job security because I always worry with everything going on what could happen if things don't go back to normal, all that, which you guys have heard me express my concern. And also, so this week was also busy because I got a new computer. And this might not seem like it might seem like really not a big deal to most people. But to me, Getting a new device of any kind, whether it's a phone, computer, stresses me out. So what's hard is that, like, you have to, like, wipe clean your old one. Like, I gave my old MacBook to my daughter, and spending the time to wipe it clean, like resetting it to factory settings, is very stressful because I'm not a computer whiz, and because it's, you know, it's not a brand new computer, it's a few years old. The problem exists of after doing how many upgrades or updates or new Mac OS systems, when you revert it back to factory settings, you can't automatically reboot it and it kind of reverts back to an older version of OS, which is the operating system that the computer works on. If you're not familiar with what those terms are, if you're not a Mac person, you wouldn't probably know. So it's basically like it's the whole computer operating system. So you like literally wipe the disk clean and then restore it to factory settings. So it took it back to, like, you know, the operating system that would have been back when I purchased it. And so it's hard to get those updates back current. And so it would not allow the most recent OS system to operate on it. So now I'm like starting over trying to help get it back to that. And it stresses me out to no end. And on top of that, like that's okay. That could take some time. But I had to get the new computer because I got a new MacBook Pro with like tons and tons of storage, which I need for videos and all sorts of things. And I have Zoom meetings on that laptop, things like that. So I had to load all of that stuff onto the computer. I don't know if anybody else out there gets really stressed about these sorts of things, but I guess if you're super computer literate and you know how to do these things and you do it on a regular basis, it's one thing. But when you're not the type of person that's doing this sort of thing, like I don't work on computers on a regular basis. It's not my thing. So, you know, I had the alternative as I could, of course, pay someone to do all this, but I am also trying to be frugal. So I'm like, I've done it before. I can do it again. I'll just figure it out. And I have. But it is a lot of work to transfer all of your information from an older computer over to a new computer. Thank goodness the cloud helps with that. So a lot of stuff just automatically downloads from the cloud. But there are certain applications and things that you have to do one by one. And that was... I'm happy to report that everything is fully functioning. And my new computer is all set up and working. And it's a great computer. It's, you know, fully updated and got new bells and whistles that my other MacBook didn't have. Although I was telling Diana, I'm like really bummed though, because my MacBook, my previous computer was pink, and they did that like a limited period of time, and now they only do like, it was rose gold and it's basically pink. And now they only do like gold, which I'm not into. So, and the MacBook Pros don't come in any other variation of like space gray or gray. So it's not like there's any choices for those, which kind of bums me out because I really love pink. I really love pink, you guys. So that's the only downfall to getting a new computer, is that I can't get another pink one. That's what it is. I've accepted it. But yeah. And yeah, I'm trying to think anything else. Like, I feel like my life is pretty boring. And I'm still trying to really, you know, stick to my workout plans and things like that, which is going really well. I've had this hip thing going on, so I'm trying to be really, really careful. I just have bad hips from many things in my previous younger years. You know, we do things when we're younger that probably aren't so great for us, and we feel it later on, is essentially how that goes. And so I'm paying for some of that now, so I have to be really careful when I slightly injure. And I couldn't figure out what part of my hip, and I don't know whether it was like part of my sciatic, do you call it sciatic nerve? Because it's like deep in my hip. Like, you can't like point to the pain and be like, there it is. It's very weird. It's just one of those things. I think age, all of the different exercises that I'm doing exasperates a potential overdoing it type of thing. And so I have to be really, really careful. But luckily, it's kind of on the mend. Bar doesn't seem to bother it. And I did yoga today, so that didn't seem to bother it too much. we'll see. Tomorrow it'll be like after I wake up, it'll be that'll tell the tale. That'll tell me whether or not I have to be a little concerned with it or not. But anyways, but I felt bad because I hadn't been on in a bit, so I wanted to come on, get her changed. I still have to change Eloise out of what she's wearing. She's still in a little summer dress, and actually I'll pan over so you guys can see what Eloise is wearing. She's also wearing a jackety outfit. It's a little jackety dress. It's got little dragonflies. It's navy with dragonflies, and it's sleeveless. It's very cute, and it's got matching bloomers, so that's what she's been in. So yeah, the girls were dressed appropriately for the weather we were having, and now I must redress them because the weather is now cruddy. Or not so great. So, but anyways, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're staying healthy, safe. Crazy things are happening in our world that are very, very devastating, and very sad. And I won't even get into that because I can't. It's not a good place for me to go. But yeah, it just seems like there's just a lot of turmoil happening around in our country, like not just the pandemic, but what happened this week and stuff like that. So I feel just a bit out of sorts. I feel really stressed, so I'm trying to kind of manage that. And you know, I feel like even though I'm home, I have a lot going on. And then of course I add to it and I color my hair. This is the third time I've colored my hair since I've been in quarantine, because even though this weekend, actually yesterday, the salon I usually go to, they reopened. I'm still not interested in going to the salon when I know that I can dye my hair myself. And I also did a trim. So it's saving me like so much money by doing it myself. So yesterday I spent the afternoon, I colored my hair, did the root to tip, great. And then I cut my hair about an inch. And so, yeah, everything's good, but I'm just busy doing a ton of different things, which is why I wasn't on yesterday. And it is what it is. Yeah, so I think you're caught up. I feel like it's just been nuts. But yeah, even being home can be crazy busy, guys. It's just crazy how that happens. But I do hope everybody is doing well. I really got to get caught up. There's so many videos that I'm seeing that popped up on my subscribe list from my friends and stuff that I really will try to take some time today and get caught up, because I don't think I'm going to be doing anything major. At least at this moment, I don't see me doing anything major. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with things. Just wanted to make sure I could pop in and say hello. You guys could see little Monroe. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And we will see you all soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.